this is the night of getting disconnected from chemo session number 3. So this is after my in-house infusion and then the take-home 48-hour infusion. I am so tired. I'm so pooped. I overall felt pretty good today, and well, I'm taking Lupron injections that are to help with fertility. Before I got the Lupron injection, my menses started, and then they were running for a really long time, much longer than what they should. And what the Lupron does is kind of put me in an artificial menopause to protect my eggs during the chemo session. And so I got it 2 weeks ago. And I get this every month, the Lupron injection. But yesterday, my menses started really heavy with lots of clots. It's just very thick and heavy. So they said the more Lupron shots I get, the less likely that it will continue at all. Okay, so that was one thing. Not originally what my topic in mind was not that, but I did want to talk about the outcome of my oncology visit that I had 2 days ago. It was kind of 3 days ago. No, 2 days. It was on Tuesday, and today is Thursday. So, just that with the PET scan, verifying that the cancer has metastasized. So this is to the pelvic wall. It is within the lymph system. The PET CT showed intense activity at the liver or stomach. The technician that wrote up the report, because I got a copy of the report, said that I couldn't tell if it was liver or stomach, but it was intense activity. And then also a teeny tiny spot in my lungs. I think there are some things that could have just been post-surgical, which was around my stoma, lots of activity at my stoma, and then activity in the what used to be rectal area. But just with the metastasizing, it's changed. Well, between that and that, when the cancer cells that were collected from the surgery were looked at under a microscope, they looked unrecognizable as human cells. So she was saying that they look at that to see the aggressiveness of the cancer itself. So she said that mine was extremely aggressive. I don't have an end date for chemo. She's adding an antibody. I cannot remember the name. She said the name, but I didn't get any literature on it yet. I'll get literature on it right before I start it. So I can't remember the name of it, but it'll be an antibody to help break down those specific cancer cell walls to help the chemo just penetrate a lot better. No end date for chemo. So that's changed. I was on the 6-month cycle without proof of metastasizing. It was just pretty much like a cleanup after removing tumors. I knew already that it was in other areas of my body, but I just needed that test to prove it. So once the PET CT proved it, so there were some changes made. So thank God I still feel very comforted. I still feel just strong in my beliefs, and I know that God will help me through this process.